right, I think we are good to go. So in just a few moments, we will be officially live with Sonic Adventure. So give it up to Zebrag.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see.
Amy.
So you need to be his bodyguard.
Oh, we're live! Oh no, Cotton 4K, what's up, guys? Or were we Cotton 4K? Maybe we got away with it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Zebra, or Zebrag, or ZebragBurger, whatever you fancy. And I'm joined by my two lovely co-commentators. Who goes first?
Yo, what up? My name's K-Man.
Hey, I'm Will, aka Hereupon Will, aka
Brudge. And today we're going to be doing Sonic Adventure DX All Stories. It's a bit of a long run, a bit of a wacky run. A lot can go wrong, but a lot can go right.
Zebra, can you screen share?
Oh, I can absolutely screen share. Yeah. One sec.
Thank you.
This is for the fellas at home. Hey.
It's for the fellas in studio.
But we're going to hop in. Very unique. We're going to begin with Sonic, as you have to.
Select a character.
And we're just going to start moving. It's going to be fast.
Let's get him.
I'm going to miss a lot, but if anybody has questions, maybe Co-Comm can bring them up to me. We'll see what's up.
Should we have said start the timer?
Yes, we should have said start the timer. That's my bad. I'm a go-getter. I'm trying to get right into it. It's going to be a few seconds off. I don't care about my final time.
If I can interrupt real quick here.
Yeah, go right ahead.
We just had a big donation from Notlobber for $300, and that does in fact put us over the $5,000 mark. So we will have a giveaway at the end of this block.
Yo!
That is awesome.
I believe, and a art print as well.
Let's go, 5K!
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, everyone who's donated so far.
Alright, we are going to go to the first level here, Emerald Coast, and rescue Tails. We're going to launch off the boardwalk here and launch to this island. I'm going to miss it. Hey, welcome to the marathon.
Getting the jitters out of the way first.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Hey, we call that RNG manipulation. Every time you die, the RNG number changes.
It's true. SA1 has such cool levels.
Yeah, I think they start off really strong here.
Iconic vistas.
I feel like the whale from this level is like the most iconic thing like, in the game, kind of.
Yeah.
That jump's a little tricky. The camera kind of messes with you there. But we can just get this angle.
You'll see Zebra changing a lot camera style from auto to free. There's a lot of different skips, and I think they require a mix of either using the auto camera or the free camera. I think the difference is auto camera, like, there's scripted, like, it kind of just changes the camera angle depending on where you are in the level to different things, whereas free camera, I think, is kind of just a bit more just a standard third-person camera.
Yeah, exactly.
This being a Dreamcast game, they only had one analog stick, so, you know, the camera control was a little janky back then.
Yeah. I can also talk a little bit about how Sonic generally moves in this game. You'll see Zebra just spamming spin dash like all the time. It's like this in SA2 a little bit as well, which is a game that Will and I are going to be running near the end of the marathon. But basically, like when you charge spin dash and go, that's generally faster than just running a Sonic. So a lot of speed strats just involve spamming spin dash. And in this game, unlike in SA2, when you actually press B, it actually starts the spin dash. So it's just gonna charge like all the time.
Yeah. You can also mash two. There are two buttons that'll do it, and you can just mash that at a rhythm, and you'll hit like an even higher speed. It actually does count to do both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, here we're gonna go to the Mystic Ruins and fight the first, well, the second boss, I guess, Chaos Zero. It was just a minute ago, but this one's pretty funny. You can actually one-cycle Egg Hornet by just mashing A on it. It's very easy.
Taking the green line to the Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, we're hitting up the old MBTA. Shoutouts to my Bay Area folks.
Another interesting tidbit that Zebra is, or I don't know if Zebra handed me this, but I found Tikal's log just, you know, lying about, and I've been able to read up some really cool stuff. One of the things is that if we see Zebra actually get Egg Hornet into a stun lock, which I'm sure he will because he's just an ultimate Chad like that, this is apparently not possible in the normal game because there's an voice line where Eggman, I don't know what he says, he might just say, oh no, or whatever, but that causes the game to lag, which actually prevents that stun lock from happening. So it's a community mod to actually remove that voice line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like fully impossible, but it's definitely like extremely inconsistent if you have that. It's just like a huge risk. So they just agreed to remove those two voice clips. The same is actually true of like the little like rival fights later on, like the Knuckles one. So we will not get to hear Knuckles go, oh no.
Oh, you'll hear oh no. Maybe not from the original voice actor, but we'll be hearing it. Alright, so Windy Valley is probably like one of the first more technical levels. I mean, in Emerald Coast, it's a little normal, like just a lot of, you have like one jump that's kind of off the side that we saw, but this one has a lot of camera changing. It's cool spin dash or trampoline section where if you hold the action button right before jumping on the tramp, you can actually skip the last trampoline and hop right to that spring that you saw there. And now we're basically just gonna fall a bunch.
Now we're gonna work our way up to a certain bug friend of ours who we're gonna place a lot of trust into.
Very trustworthy bug.
Very trustworthy.
Incredibly
bug.
trustworthy. Trust him with anything and he'll give you what you need. We're gonna go pay him a visit here at the bottom of this loop. There's gonna be a trampoline and it's gonna put us where we're gonna be to launch to this last part of the level where we're gonna just take a leap of faith.
Alright, I need everyone to trust the bug, alright?
Trust the
Put
bug,
some,
yeah.
put your hands together and say, bug, and in bug we trust.
Trust the bug. Trust the bug.
As we fall down and just...
Oh, I might not clear it.
Oh.
He was trustworthy.
We
today.
trust him? Well,
We trust him.
We trusted the bug.
So trustworthy.
In bug we trust.
Alright, next up, you want to remain neutral here, do a spin dash out of there, because the camera will not be polite to you otherwise. And we're just going to do some sneaky movement to get to Station Square, where we're going to look for the light speed shoes so that we can go to Casino. So, do you guys say Casinopolis or Casinopolis?
I say Casinopolis.
I say Casinoopolis. Which
There's only
doesn't
one O.
really-
Zebra.
Yeah, I know,
There's
but
one
like,
O.
come on.
Do you pronounce it zebra or zebra?
It's Casinoopolis. I don't care.
Right,
we're going to-
Reggie Ice.
We're going to Casinopolis real quick. And we're going to do a very cool trick there that I'm going to explain here since it's just kind of one of the motions. We're going to do a spin dash hover through a wall to get ourselves into the vault where the Chaos Emerald is. Completely skipping the need to grind rings, which is like a huge part of that level. It can potentially just take like 10 seconds if I get it right. Does one of you want to explain the hover and the mechanics behind it?
So I'll try
To
because I
some
did a
degree,
little
mean,
bit of...
It's very technical.
So I did a little bit of reading up on this. So how jumping kind of works in Sonic is that the longer with most platforms, the longer you hold A, the higher you jump. And the way that they implement it in Sonic is that for a duration of holding A, it lowers your gravity. Now, when you spin dash off a ledge and you hold the A button, it actually, I think, applies that lower gravity for a set duration of time, which allows you to basically have very low gravity jumping off the ramp, which lets you clear a lot of gaps that you normally wouldn't be able to.
All right, now we're on our way to Ice Cap, where a very important skip is going to take place. Hey, what day is it today?
Jueves?
You know, it's surprising because my calendar seems to be wrong. I'm almost certain it's Jueves today.
It's
Yay,
Jueves today,
Feliz
right?
Jueves!
Feliz Jueves, everybody. We're gonna have to put an end to that, though. As crazy as that may be. And we're gonna be skipping Jueves up ahead. Here in Ice Cap. I know, that's nuts. But, you know, it's just the way it is. It's for the kids.
Yeah, Ice Cap is a little cracked. I think like there's basically like you do 3 skips in a row as Sonic. So the first, like in each one of these sections, there's basically going to be a skip. So first off, instead of doing like all this trampoline stuff, we're just going to dash our way up the mountain and then dash jump over to this cave. And then this one, which is even more cracked, is we're just going to essentially jump our way. Some people can do it a little bit faster, not throwing shade at Zebra or anything, but we're going to clip our way into that wall. Sometimes, I think you can jump straight from the cave into there, but the bridge is just a lot more consistent.
All right.
And now I need absolute silence, everyone.
Everybody in chat post Jueves wait, and we're just gonna be silent for a little bit. Would they? Hey, great Jueves.
Great Jueves, everyone. Great Jueves.
Hey,
By the way, Zebra, I've been told that if you could talk into the mic a little bit
Yeah,
better.
yeah. No,
or
I
a
saw
little
that.
More.
I think I've been doing better.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
Can I jump in real quick with a donation?
Absolutely.
This is actually a perfect time for donations.
Okay, so we have a donation from Big Toady for $25 that says, "Thank you all so much for an enjoyable run again this year with Mario Party 2 minigame coaster, and thank you to both Madame Wario and Madame Toadstool for making the chaos so much fun. Passing the torch on to Zebra, good luck with Sonic Adventure Run. Put this money towards my turtle boy, Donnie. Donatello now has $60 worth of donations, so he's very clearly in the lead, but if you want to change that, donate now, and I will read off the comments. Go ahead and do that.
Cool. Real quick, we could talk about the Chaos 4 fight, which is a little weird.
Basically, this fight stinks. If you've played this game, you probably hate it. You have to do it like 3 times. It is on a cycle. So for the first 4 hits, Chaos will swim 3 times, do an attack, swim around 3 more times, and then pop up out of the water. And there are a couple of attacks that Chaos can do, and more get added as you go along. But we can manipulate those attacks. So ideally, I don't even have to explain the others to you, because if I stay in the air here, he should only do the splash attack, which is the shortest one. For some reason, just being in the air makes him do that. So as long as I keep jumping, he should only do that. On the last hit, it's a little longer. He swims around 3 times, does an attack, swims around 3 times, doesn't attack, swims around 3 more times, doesn't attack, and then finally does a swim around 3 times and pops up. So this last hit's like 3 hits combined lengthwise, but if we just like stay in the air, it's pretty free.
This is a real thrilling boss fight.
Yeah,
I hope we do it at least 2 more times. Yeah.
It only gets easier as you go on too, which is good, because I mean Sonic can't fly, the other 2 characters can.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Cool, so next up we have Sky Chase, which is an auto-scroller. So I'm just going to put the controller down when we get there. If we have any donations, it would be a perfect time. Get out of my way, Knuckles. Who's talking?
We actually did just get a donation from Jueves Enjoyer, $5. That says, "Todos los días son jueves. Feliz jueves."
Feliz
And,
jueves.
put it down for Shredder. For the Shredder's not a character.
The playable Shredder!
Otherwise, I will just let you guys know that we will be having a prize giveaway at the end of the night, or at the end of this block for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and for an art print. And then otherwise, if you want to donate, just hit exclamation point donate in the chat, or go down below. There is a button for the donation as well.
Knuckles truly the Piccolo of Sonic.
Knuckles is like the Piccolo of Sonic.
Knuckles is like the Will of Piccolo.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, Will?
Your Emerald.
We're gonna have a lot of memes in both this run and
There
SA2.
are a lot of memes. We apologize
so
if
much
we're
fun.
dumb.
We apologize that our humor is 90% inside jokes.
Hopefully the fun is contagious. There's quite literally nothing to talk about with this level, so what's coming up after this? Well, we got Twinkle Park coming up. It's kind of just it's kind of just a bunch of spin dash jumps. The race track is pretty traditional. Don't really do much weird there. Did you guys know that the different car colors actually affect your top speed?
Wow.
It's real.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know which is the fastest, but
Take notes, everyone.
I would think red, right?
oh really? Good chow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go for the light blue one. I don't even know. I think it's the fastest. Put in the comments below what car you use on Twinkle Circuit, guys.
Question mark poll.
Question mark poll? Exclamation slash poll? You know we have to do this level 3 more times?
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Maybe
Sonic
it's just like a
Adventure. Silly game, kinda.
Yeah. Maybe there's like a pipe dream, but it would be like wild if we like fought a form of chaos with like a fishing pole.
That would be raw.
That would be
That would be
so
pretty
raw,
cool.
dude.
Oh no!
Just like Zelda.
We're hit!
Yo, nice percentage.
Nice.
Tails?
The best slide
Tails.
whistle.
Hi, Flaney.
Hi, Flaney.
Hi, Flaney.
Everyone say hi to Flaney.
Everybody say hi. Alright, we're actually gonna get the crystal ring here. Oops. You can just, like, use the light dash particles to hit the switch in here, which is pretty cool. I found that when I was a kid.
Yeah, because there's
There's
like a puzzle. There's like a puzzle where you have to do that.
We have to hit the switch with the particles?
Yeah, I mean not like through a door, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure there's
yeah.
like a part where that's like the trick.
Yeah, it's pretty wacky. Alright, here we go. This car always messes me up. Am I gonna hit it? Yes. Thank you, car.
Wait, no, Zebra, you gotta go back. He needs your insurance.
Can't just
What if
hit and run.
Sonic, in like his back pocket, just always had his own insurance?
Well, Now we know why in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic starts being captured by the military.
Yeah.
That's what they're up for. That's what the warrant's for. The rings also do affect your top speed here, which is pretty cool. I like a little
Yeah, I
light
think
on
there's...
the back.
Isn't there one jump where if you don't have any rings, you just can't make it?
Yeah, I think it was the one I just did.
Wow, like
If you have
15
0
years,
rings.
15 years before Mario Kart 8. Incredible.
Yeah. Well. There are older Mario Karts that use coins.
Yeah.
It's weird that they like took that out and then put it back in later.
I've played so little of the original Mario Kart, it just doesn't come to mind immediately.
That's fair. Right, up ahead here, at the end of the track, there is a skip you can do if you're good enough. I prefer a slightly less good one that's just more easy for me to do. Normally when you fall off here, you go straight down the hole. You can hold to the left and, well actually, I could have done it there. I didn't want to though, but if you go down in a ball, you can hold left and not even hop on this coaster. And then you just like launch off somewhere. I don't know where you launch, that's why I don't do it. Here, if you hold left coming off, you can just disembark here instead.
But, Zebra, do you want to be known as a person who skips the coaster? That sounds really freaking lame.
Yeah, you gotta take the
honest.
coaster. Okay.
We took the coaster just for everyone in the marathon.
It's for us to go wee. That part used to give me trouble for some reason. I don't really know why, because it's pretty easy. You just jump up the roof. But the roof itself has weird properties, so you have to jump before you hit the red. The red.
The red.
Or else you get kind of like stuck. There's like a lot of friction on it, I guess. Now we're going to Speed Highway, and the tricks here feel like really good. If you do this level perfectly, it's honestly like a perfect rhythm and flow state. The only thing that can make it better is if like the music synced up with the tricks, but I mean, unfortunately we don't have that. But that would be the perfect level.
Yeah, it's not like you could just go into the game files and change the music or anything.
That would be sick.
Not like that's how we've been practicing for the past 2 months.
It's not like you could play like Let Mom Sleep here and have the trick like sync up perfectly. That'd be crazy.
It would be too insane.
So we're gonna do another spin dash hover here to clear this gap. Are we gonna make it? No, that's okay. I have a backup. Not nearly as cool.
That's okay, Sonic says, while
Oops.
1 inch away from the
From the
ledge.
dash. See,
From
that's
the
because I
dash.
didn't have the music, but that's okay. You know? But this
In all
first
honesty-
part here is super cool. Like this running up the building part.
In all honesty, I absolutely forgot what the original music to this sounded like.
To this level? I mean, this is a good song.
Yeah, it like
Don't
goes
mi-
toe to toe with like any SA2 level theme.
Alright, cool. It's like the hardest part. That jump is not possible if you don't do the spin dash over. It's not very like visually noticeable of a trick, but it's real. That guy almost got me killed. I guess they just got me alive. That's cool. Thanks, guys. They want the marathon to be successful. They don't want me to game over at like Lost World. This I didn't know what was gonna play here.
If any of you end up hearing music that you're like, this didn't belong in SA1 before, it now does. just go with it.
If we have any donations, now would be a good time, and if not, that's cool too. But please donate.
Currently, no more new donations just yet, but I will say that we are still giving away a new prize every 1,000 as well, so the next goal will be 6,000, and I believe the Animal Crossing New Horizons puzzle will be what will be given out once we hit that amount. But we still have a giveaway at the end of this block as well, and we still have the incentives for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Donatello is still in the lead, but that can quickly change.
That's awesome. here we are going to do Boylston Skip. Hold on, sorry. Oops. Okay, this is a little tricky. You need to go into the corner of the station here. And honestly, if you miss it once in like a real run and you're being competitive, you should probably just do it the intended way, but this is a showcase. I have to show you the cool trick. You just go in here,
Amy? Oh, man.
enter the train station from below, and here you are.
So I would really like to call that Michael skip, because you enter the station like a sewer rat.
Okay, yeah, we can call that Michael Skip.
All right. It's not like we're part of the SA1 community or anything, but, you know, just our ability to rename these skips whatever we want them to be. That one is now Michael Skip.
Speaking of turtles, we actually just got a donation from Flaney for $50. I am using the computer. My brother told me I can make a donation today, so I am sending this money to say hello to my friends Sonic and Mr. Cat. Please put this towards Leonardo. He is quite cool.
Flaney, who let you at the computer?
Yeah. Thank you, Flaney.
Thank you so much.
I believe that puts Leonardo in second, just behind Donatello by $10.
That's raw. I'm pulling for Casey, personally. Me, I'm the great Casey Jones.
This saxophone goes so hard.
Yeah, this song is sick. It's too bad I hate this level.
It's a pretty rough level.
This is the worst one in Sonic's Run. It's just, I don't find it very fun. But maybe we'll be lucky today. There's a lot of just weird geometry that just doesn't play nice.
The weird geometry does something really weird in Sonic Adventure 2. I'd explain it more. I don't know if it works the same in Sonic Adventure 1, but in SA2 you can mess up your gravity in really weird ways by having angled geometry.
Yep.
Okay, that went awesome, actually, so that's
Go.
good. And now this inside part also just kind of stinks because I just don't like it. This just doesn't play like a Sonic level, kind of. It feels like some other character level. There's not a lot of solid ground to run around on. Especially the way I'm doing it. By doing this, we just kind of trick the lava into raising up. That'll let us just
Tricking
get
the
moving.
lava.
Sometimes you gotta play a trick on the lava. I am the trickster.
I am the trickster.
And we're coming up on Sky Chase 2, which is... At least it's cooler.
Yeah.
But it's longer.
Like Sky Chase 1, but at night.
Yeah. If anything does come in, feel free to jump in.
Kingo says this is like a Franklin level.
Yeah.
From Super Franklin's Journey.
Oh, yeah? I believe it. I trust Kingo.
Yeah, no donations yet, but I've noticed that the only character that has not got any money is Raph. So for all you Raphael fans, come on, where are you?
We gotta help Raph.
He needs love, maybe.
Yeah, help the fella.
I better not hear any more Raph slander like I heard with Donkey Kong during the donation incentive for the Minigame 2 coaster. Maybe someone here perpetuated some of that slander. I'm not going to name any names, but I don't know. Someone said maybe he wasn't party-sized, or that maybe he was too party-sized.
Wow.
Look.
Yeah, Mega?
He needs to be a bit more pocket-sized. I want a pocket-sized Donkey Kong, and that's all I'm asking for.
Wow.
The cool thing about Sky Chase 2 is it's kind of like the most Kino part of the game.
Yeah.
Sonic and Tails got like big separated, and they're both going through like very emotional arcs here. And they reunite in this like blaze of glory, and then this happens.
It's the redemption arc.
It's so sick. This is revenge. It's the rematch. And then Tails pulls this out of the bag.
Yoink.
It's kind of raw.
Sound effects in this game, it just set me off. Like, I don't know if you heard during like the Eggman or the Egg Hornet battle, but like when Eggman dies, it just plays like a sort of sound. And then when Tails turns in his tornado into the, what is this, the Tornado X or is that Sonic X?
This is,
Mark
I think it's the
II,
Tornado
Mark
2. Yeah.
Okay. When it turns into a Tornado 2 and starts blasting off, it makes a freaking Jetsons noise. Like, this game is so raw, but then it just, like, it's raw 90% of the way there. And the last 10% is just out there.
Then it reminds you what it is.
Yeah.
Alright, there is one thing. Technically, I could have put the controller down here. I just like participating in this one a little more. Because you do take a couple stray hits. So I like to prevent that. The boss here, you do actually have to kind of take action here. And lock onto all the turrets before you start shooting. And if you do it right, you won't take any damage and just like insta-kill it, kind of. So let's do this real quick. And then mash. If I take damage, I was too slow. Alright, we did it. Cool. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, for the style. Alright, coming up, we have a very iconic line. If you know this game, please feel free to say it in chat.
This thing is really
Sonic will be saying it in a moment after we watch a required cutscene. Very rare.
Don't get too many ideas, you fool.
Hey, Globox.
Also, if you think this scene is raw, let me tell you, you're in for a treat.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn. This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I always love that cutscene. Alright, here it is, guys. Where are my fans at?
This must be the way to the sky deck.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
This must be the way to the sky deck!
Let's go.
This song goes also.
Oh, it goes.
This is one of my favorite ones, I think. Not my favorite level, though. This level stinks. Just this first part's not very fun. We just did Sarge skip there. We just jump over things. That's Sarge skip. And coming up
nice.
here, this is a trick that some veterans don't even know about. We're just gonna clear this gap. Oh, shit, I screwed it up. I guess I'm not a veteran.
Oh.
That's okay, I'm a noob.
Oh, that's why some veterans don't know about it. It's hard.
It's difficult. No, it's just not. Is this on a cycle? Oh, it might be. They move. Alright, well, you know. That's what I get for trying to be funny. This is karma.
Wow.
Hey,
Can't
don't
believe they
worry
got
about
us.
Yeah, the veterans are out for blood. Alright, we cleared the gap. No biggie. Very
Alright, that was
minor
first
loss.
try. Let's go. First try.
Look at all those animals. Hey, do you guys like the Chow Garden?
Oh, I love the Chow Garden.
The Chow Garden's tight.
That was my whole childhood. I mean, not this game, SA2, but like...
I've never fallen down there. I think we're still in the right place. Yeah, we're good. We just need this guy.
So if there's a little bit of time, there was something I just learned maybe like an hour ago, which is a little interesting. It has to do with the "This Way to the Sky Deck" cutscene. So I guess if you run too fast into the loading zone for Sky Deck, the game will actually soft lock.
Yeah.
This is something that I only learned about an hour ago because I was watching the SGDQ run just to kind of learn more tech and the understanding behind the game. And they actually ran into the soft lock. So I think what happened is probably a 5 days before ship, they find that bug. And so if I were to guess, if I were one of the developers, I'd just say, F it. Let's just put a cutscene in there for like 5 seconds to slow the player down to avoid that soft lock.
That sounds plausible.
That is my fan theory as to why that cutscene exists.
Sometimes you gotta just put a band-aid on it and make sure that, like, do whatever you can to make sure the player avoids that.
Yeah. But it's fine, because we like that cutscene anyway, so we let it play.
Oh, it's a classic.
But if you're the type to skip, this must be the way to the sky deck. Just no, don't go too fast through there. You'll soft lock. It doesn't soft lock till after the level either, which is the crazy part.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright, this one is for Sis. Homie jump! No!
Sis!
Sis!
Sis! Sis! Don't look! Sighters.
Alright, sky deck was awful, but that's fine. There are
You guys
worse
want some
levels to be
trivia
awful.
real quick?
Let's hear that trivia.
All right, we have from Fake Sonic Trivia a $5 donation, and the comment reads: "The multi-lock on tech on Tails' aircraft, the Tornado 2, was actually a team effort alongside Starwolf's very own Leon Palowski. The wide lock tech was later included in Leon's ship, the Rainbow Delta." Thank you so much for your donation.
Huh. The more you know. Thanks. What was the name on that one?
Fake Sonic Trivia.
Oh, Fake Sonic Trivia. Oh, thanks for the lore.
Feel free to send more fake or real trivia, and I'll read it off.
I don't know what's happening here. I think I'm jumping too early. There it is. Oh, Skinner. Alright, we're good. Alright, that was a little bad, but hey. Not the level I expected to be bad.
It's really interesting watching SA1 compared to SA2 because the movement is just so freeform.
Yeah.
Like, the physics are like loose.
Yeah, SA2 is a lot tighter, right?
Yeah. And the levels are typically more linear.
That's also true, yeah. There's not a lot of like secret paths. That part where Sonic fell out like the vent or whatever is where the game would soft lock. You just like wouldn't be able to move. That game is free. These fights are nothing.
Oh, in Sonic Adventure 2, the character fights are...
There's something.
They are something.
Yeah, I guess they were like, we gotta clean those up.
Yeah.
They clean them up too much. Oh yeah, this is the puzzle you were talking about, right? Well...
Oh, well, I think there's like a light dash puzzle where you have to like get the switch with the particles to like have enough time to get to the other side or something. I don't remember where exactly it is. I feel like it's like for an upgrade though.
Oh, that sounds kind of real, yeah. Alright, we have Chaos
Maybe
6
in the
here.
sewers.
I hate Chaos 6. We're not buddies. At least one of the Chaos 6 fights per run is like not good. If not all.
Yo, but they finally gave Chaos a banger.
That's also yeah, that's true.
It's true.
This is a good song.
Yo, let's see some Zebrag raves in chat if you got them for
Yeah.
this fight song.
I mean, but surely they can't top this one for a Chaos fight though, right?
No.
Like there's no way.
This is the peak.
Like, surely there isn't like a 7th Chaos form or anything.
Well, then we would have
Like-
lost.
Hey, I'll
Like the
play
theme
with
song
you
of the
some other
game.
time.
They really cut it close here. They let him get to 6. But we did it. We beat him. Good job, guys.
Oh, you can play with Big! You can play with Big!
Alright, this level is very difficult, but it's also maybe my favorite one, with Sonic at least, if done correctly.
Yeah.
You need auto camera here to get through this tunnel, or else you will get just owned. And coming up is Snake Skip, the Snake Skip of this game. Stay tuned for the other one.
Is that your snake skip?
You jump up, yeah. You want to get on the side of the snake's head here. It's very slippery, but we're gonna use that geometry. Get this gecko out of here.
This level is like a nightmare in a normal playthrough, but in a speedrun there's lots of cool tech you can do.
Yeah, if you can get it. Steiner. There's this whole room with like a water level puzzle. over yonder. And it takes like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 minutes to do. You got to do a lot of waiting. It's like, why would you put a puzzle in like a Sonic level?
Yeah.
As you can see, the setup is a little difficult. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to go too easy on it either. You gotta hit the sweet
There we
spot.
go! It was like second try. Second try.
We'll give that a
Three.
second try, yeah.
That was a second try.
Because it's on a cycle, we gotta wait for the snake. If we did it right away, he would be here. This is fine. The camera can be tricky here. Okay. Oh god, Sonic. We don't care about that guy. And here you do a pretty cool trick. You hold a spin dash, pause, let go of the spin dash, unpause, and you clip through the door. I think,
You will replay Gen 7.
yeah, I was thinking, you know, like, something about this room here just, like, reminds me of Pokemon. What's everybody's favorite generation of Pokemon, huh? What's the best one? Let's get that extremely bound to be toxic debate out there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You've opened up Pandora's box, you know that.
I think
Oh, yeah.
quality-wise, it's got to be 5, but I'm the most nostalgic for 2.
I'm a 5 guy. I think 3
What
would be
about
my
5
second
guys?
favorite. Yo, 5 guys? No, we're getting Wendy's after this. Everybody get Wendy's. For stacked.
I can't get Wendy's. All I do is live on top of a destructed Wendy's.
That's crazy. I think you're the source of the L. Honestly. I
Probably.
think you're the reason it happened.
I harness the L power so that I can use it against my foes in races. Will be afraid.
So this room ahead here is, don't kick me out of the community skip. We're going to climb this wall here and be very patient with people having trouble with the trick. Aye. That was the easiest part, but that's okay. This one's pretty cool. You just... You could do the light speed dash, but like I prefer to do that cool way where you jump off the wall there. And that's Lost World for Sonic. That's probably his hardest level. I think it went pretty well. Well, I guess the snake wasn't great, but like, you know, the movement was fluid. We didn't get hung up in the mirror room, which is also pretty tough. So I'm happy enough with that.
I like that you just styled onto call there.
It's just too slow for me.
We'll see some of that Lost World imagery in SA2.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Stay tuned for that.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope you took notes.
Sonic lore goes deep. Alright, final egg here is nothing too crazy. This first part you just kind of play out. Take any shortcuts you can. The second part, we're going to clip out of bounds real quick and make our way to the elevator shaft, and then that last part, we're going to do the last spin dash hover to get to the end of the level. And I haven't played this level casually in very long, but I remember it being a very long level, so a lot of time is cut down by doing this. So we're going to drop down here. Land in here. You do not have
I believe that is a DX only skip, because the Dreamcast actually has an invisible wall there that prevents you from doing that.
Oh, that's
but-
cool.
But in DX, I guess somehow through porting it, they just forgot to put that invisible wall back.
That's pretty... I didn't know that. Here's our last hover. This one's kind of a leap of faith. I slightly adjust out here in the void. We're going to see some pipes down below in a sec. And that's our cue to adjust. There we go. Alright, good final egg. We got Egg Viper coming up, a boss I have a very long history with.
We're
gonna
here for you, Zebra.
We're gonna see how this goes. I hate this boss. But you can do some things to make it a little faster, which is usually where I have trouble because it's a big risk. It's risk reward, you know? A lot of things are in speedruns.
What's a good time for Egg Viper?
I don't know. Paid attention to the time, like the IL time. I think it's
Egg
probably like
Viper.
2.5 minutes.
Egg
Okay.
Viper is the trickster.
If you get under 2.5 minutes, I'll donate $25.
Really?
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Alright, well, that's not looking too possible, but hey,
Oh no.
Wow.
that's off the table. Hey, Egg Viper, we're beefing.
You're just
beefing.
resetting the timer.
That was a new one, by the way. I've not seen that just fall through the floor. That's cool. You'll see. So, like on that first hit, he pops up right in front of you. Every other hit, he pops out in the distance. But you have a moment to hit him when he pops out like that, and we want to ideally do that for the first couple hits. Here's number one. Good.
We're all really focused on this boss fight, let me tell you. I mean, there's a lot of spin dash jumps in this egg, man.
Alright, I'm gonna play it vanilla. For safety, because I have 0 lives. Which honestly wouldn't... The game over screen is like a 2-second thing you hit continue on, so that doesn't matter at this point. We're not in a level, but... It's a mark of shame.
While you focus, can I give a donation?
Absolutely.
All right. Fake Sonic Trivia is back with another Fake Sonic Trivia fact. Trivia fact. Snake-based mass transit would appear to be the aim of the ancient civilization lost to time in the Lost World. However, it was actually a complex machine that calculated the precise date and time of Armageddon. Wants to put their money for Splinter, and that was a $5 donation. Thank you so much, Fake Sonic Trivia. We hope to hear from you again.
I mean, I don't know why he calls himself Fake Sonic Trivia, that's just true. Pretty sure I read that in the comics somewhere.
Knowing the comics, I would not be surprised.
Man, there is so much Sonic lore. Like, there's cartoons, there's comics, there's the video games, but the lore goes all over the place.
Yeah. It's like like Marvel or DC or something. There's like different continuities and everything. There's so much to follow. Okay, now I'm gonna shift gears and go back to doing tricks. Hopefully, I hope it works. There's the last hit is there's a bit of a jape that Eggman attempts.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
This is what we call marathon strats.
Get on a spinning needle and you can make
Hey,
it to the
Takal, be
cockpit.
quiet. We love
Hey,
Takal, but we
thanks,
hate
Takal.
we hate Takal. But we love her. But we hate her. Okay, one more hit. This one you want to wait for the gear. Then you hit him, and then you should wave his weight on this platform, and he shouldn't
Watch
hit
out.
you. This attack is insane.
Watch out. He's up to something.
Alright, good. So, it's literally like hard-coded, and I'm still like, I don't trust it.
Yeah, where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go?
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Alright, that was a suboptimal Sonic. That wasn't great, but that's fine. It was mostly good. I'm gonna quit the game here, guys. Don't panic. We're gonna go to a black screen for a sec. Gonna come back.
Wonder how many kids' days were ruined by Egg Viper. Because I know mine was.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh while you're transitioning over to the next story mode, Mystic Ruins Explorer donated $5, with shouts to the ruins, to be honest. Putting money down for Michelangelo for the incentive, which right now still Donatello in the lead, followed closely by Leo. But Casey and April are not out of it, and everyone pretty much is anyone's game.
That's tight. I'm gonna do tails
And
here.
since we're getting into the other story modes, here's a question for anyone submitting donations. Who is your favorite Sonic character? Go nuts.
Will?
Will?
Oh man, probably like it's probably like Sonic, Shadow, or Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also partial to Gamma from this game, and I like Ray the Flying Squirrel in Sonic Mania Plus, also from the arcade game Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. He's just really fun to play as in Mania.
Alright. Tails doesn't want to go out the wall, and I'm just wasting time doing that. So let's go through here. There's a cool. You can go out the ceiling and just fly over Station Square to get out of that room. But it's like pixel perfect. We're gonna do Egg Hornet with Tails, which doesn't have to be more vanilla than Sonic. But the actual like crazy way of doing this with Tails is like some of the most insane, like frame perfect inputs I've ever seen, and hats off to whoever can do that, because I can't. You can one cycle him with Tails by doing like this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, he's going. He's cracked.
So we're just gonna play a little vanilla Egg Hornet. But the rest of Tails' run is kind of crazy. We'll have some fun with the rest. Basically, the Tails bosses are like there's a wide spectrum of skill on those. Egg Walker, the final boss, we'll see that one. That also has some crazy stuff you can do, but it's very risky if you're not like good at it. One more hit here. Boom.
Also, when I said Will, I just meant my favorite Sonic character is Will.
Oh, 'cause
Mine too,
Knuckles,
yeah.
Piccolo.
Yeah, you're the red guy that flies around.
Knuckles is my guy. I love that that's a sound effect in this game.
Eggman's
Eggman-
blowing up.
I mean, I'm sure if you Google Will the Hedgehog, it probably is.
Oh, absolutely.
Will the Hedgehog.
Oh, there's a lot of cursed things on the internet if you just type blank the hedgehog.
Cracked the hedgehog.
This is the origin of Trust
the
the
bug.
Bug. Trust the Bug. Oh god, I
Come
thought
on, Tails.
Tails died. What was he thinking?
Oh no.
This is a curse run.
Come on, Tails.
Come on, Tails. All right, Tails.
All right, hooray! Just stay close to the level here and you should be good. You can do this level in 8 seconds. It's cracked. The common theme of Tails' run is that, like, there are some crazy high-level tricks. It might have, like, the highest skill ceiling of all of them, but it's, like, very top level. This was 38 seconds. Massive difference, like, and that looked fast as is.
The train headed for Station Square.
The most optimal way to do that, it's like 8 seconds. You jump off the side there and like do some crazy movement to get around some death planes. Very cool. I recommend looking it up.
Just want to highlight Kingo's comment that's just inaccessible.
Inaccessible. Don't worry, guys.
I don't understand why. I mean, obviously people should just automatically understand our humor.
It's just no.
I hope you guys are enjoying it. This one is very cool. We're gonna just step out of the world here real quick. You know, Tails is just like, I have to go now. My people need me.
I'm out.
I'm out.
That UN font looks like Eric Andre's show. Like, we'll be right back.
Yeah, it really does. There are like 700 cutscenes after Casinopolis.
Did we explain what the bug was?
I don't want
We just said there was a trustworthy bug.
Where's the
We
trustworthy
didn't.
bug?
There is a cloud formation that resembles a bug.
It's our only.
You
It's
aimed
our
for
only
that- for
point
that
of
bug.
visual. It's a visual reference.
Yeah.
There's something that looks like a bug out in those clouds, and I use it to adjust and find my position out in the void there.
If we were over-explain the joke, so Zebra has been practicing this game for like 2 months, and this is probably the first time in those 2 months that we've been playing with normal music. Because Zebra changed all the music files in the game to like different songs.
And the song we
that
heard
plays-
probably the most for Windy Valley was from Mario 3D World.
the one that goes brah, brah, brah. And so that in combination with using the bug texture to try and navigate, we just started going trust the bug.
It spiraled into insanity because I played this for like 6 hours one day, just learning
He was
it,
going hard.
and I spent a lot of time trying to learn that trick. And I was very tired.
See you later, Tails.
Hey, we're gonna do Chad skip here, or we're gonna try to. You only have one chance.
Come on.
Oh, I thought I had it for real. But you know, there's always Giga Chad.
All right, Tails.
Yeah.
That
No.
sounds even better.
No, there's Giga Chad skip out here, and if you can hit Giga Chad skip, if you can hit that, hats off to you. We're gonna hit it though. Watch this.
Hey, hey, hey.
Here we go. Ready?
Wait, this way.
Giga Chad's out here somewhere.
Hey,
I
Tails.
just picture that guy running down these slopes.
Running.
The Giga Chad guy.
The Giga Chad guy. We're gonna
It's just
skip
like
him.
Tails.
just
Here we go.
smiling the whole way.
There it is! Oh, we missed it.
The concept of Tails levels is so funny. Like, they wanted to differentiate it from Sonic levels somehow, but it's like, why has every level gotta be a race against Sonic? Like, why?
Tails
Why?
is dumb. His story
just-
is just a bunch of mini games.
Tails' story is about having an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Metaphor. Oh, speaking of, I have a donation, if you don't mind.
Here, go ahead.
TwitchNick 022 has donated $8.19. Last donation for the day for me. Congrats on the great Sonic run.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, look at that. That was the least Chad thing I've ever seen.
That wasn't too bad.
What's next?
Oh, thank you, PTM, for this Giga Chad emote.
Where'd the music go? Oh, okay. Thank you, Sonic Adventure.
The train headed for Station Square.
We're gonna fight our
will be
boy Knuckles
departing
again,
soon.
and then we're gonna fight Chaos 4 again. So much fun. This
Oh, no.
This leg of the game is shared by 3 characters, so they just make you play through it 3 times.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite story in this? Like the I
Gamma.
guess. Yeah.
Gamma's just like the most unique part of this game, and he feels much smoother than the mech gameplay in SA2. So.
That's true. Yes.
He's so fluid, and like he doesn't like the mechs in SA2. You can't like turn while walking, or they lose all their speed. So like, Gamma just keeps the momentum much better.
Yeah, they took kind of.
Well,
a
you
step
can't keep your
backwards.
speed in the mech, Will?
Well,
Ooh. Not looking good for the race.
Don't be afraid.
in
Yeah,
a
'cause it-
casual playthrough, if you're not like jumping around every corner. Also, Gamma has like the most emotional story of like any Sonic game.
It's insane. It's crazy what they did. They're like, let's create this new character, a robot, one of Eggman's guys, and we're just gonna give him the most like heart-tugging story.
You don't cry after the end of Big's playthrough, though?
Maybe for different reasons.
I might cry laughing.
One more time with Chaos 4 when we play as Knuckles. But for now, we're entering the minigame hour with Tails, so cut us off at any point, honestly. We got Sky Chase into Sand Hill into Sky Chase 2.
Incredible.
Incredible gameplay loop.
Game design is my passion.
We've had no further donations since the last one, but I will bring up again that at the end of this block will be a giveaway for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, as well as a art piece as well. So make sure to stick around for that. And just to let you guys know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles donation incentive is there's a bid war going on for the character that Alan will play as. We have April, Casey, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Splinter. Currently, Donatello is in the lead, but Leonardo is very, very close behind him, only by $10. So get your donations in for that.
Yo, let's go, Donatello Kong.
Donatello Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah?
he's the DK of the Ninja Turtles.
There are like 3 characters I would sooner call the DK of Ninja Turtles. Donatello would not be the first one, I'll tell you that.
DK kind of like the frog of Smash Bros, though.
Yeah.
Dumb bit.
That's... What if you were a frog?
Ribbit?
Oh,
You know, this is the most Jellyfish Jam sort of song that they have.
really?
It really is.
Oh, I kinda hear it. That one part that just played and had like the...
Yeah.
What's everybody's high score on this? Post a video
man.
response with your high score in the comments below.
Video response.
Post a donation with a video link, and we'll verify that your score is real.
I'd love to see someone beat my score of 7,215.
Oh, is that so?
Oh?
How about this as a redemption for Egg Viper? On Sky Chase 2, if you get a score above 30,380, which is your score you got on Sonic Story, I'll donate 50.
You took note?
Yeah, I did.
I'm beating that score.
I have not played this game in so long. I'm due for another playthrough at some point.
I think I'm gonna be good on it for a while after this. But hey.
Was that song from this game
Yeah.
that we just heard a second of?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the theme of sadness.
I forgot about that.
Zebra, if you ever go back to playing the game with changed music, you should change that to the Naruto da da da.
Swing song.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't usually get that.
All right, more snowboarding, but
This is so
on the
fun. for
sand.
us. This is nothing. Only Tails has this level. It's so. It's filler. Where is he? Where did he go? How did he get here?
The desert.
Where's the desert?
River in a dry land.
That's insane. There's like a lot of lore implications here too. Like, look at all this stuff.
Oh my god. It's just,
What's happening?
They went so hard with the scenery. What is going on?
There's a snake that jumps out. It's like alive. Like, is it still operating?
Tails is like, damn, that was crazy. Well, back to Station Square.
Back to Sonic. All this to get Froggy.
Uh-oh.
I thought I
Uh-oh.
was in the desert.
Get the Schmovement badge here, which is a little drip for our little guy.
Oh yes.
I think the drip is a little...
The servers are the second
Will,
page
Will, pay attention. Will.
Did you catch that? The
Will, I hope you
servers?
marked that down.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that one?
Yeah.
You know what the servers are?
Yeah.
Can you recite it?
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
And?
And
2 stone statues, a door to the past.
That's my guy.
all right. All right, Zebra, you better beat this high score.
I'm gonna try my darndest. You turned Sky Chase into something I had to pay attention to. How could you?
I took your one rest spot away.
What's really wild is like playing this game and getting the past Echidna lore, and then playing Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, and like finding the echidnas from outer space or whatever.
That game is bogus.
I put that in my 3DS and started it up like, I don't know, a month ago, a few weeks ago, and like it had I beat it when I was a kid, but I'd not played it in a very long time. And as soon as I felt like what the movement feels like dragging the stylus around on the touchscreen, I was just like, oh, I could never play this again. Why did they design games like this on the DS?
I actually played that game so much. It's crazy. I beat it many times, the New Game Plus.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I actually got... So, I think in my first playthrough of it, there was a point where Tails had died, and I beat the game with him dead. And my game, every time I started a New Game Plus, it's in like a permanent glitch state where Tails is dead. I can never use Tails again.
That's like a creepypasta.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this
Game's
is
haunted.
you creepypasted that.
But like the wacky like combat quick time events that don't work half the time.
Did I really hit 30k?
You did.
I'm feeling too hot about that one. Unless something gives me big points.
Yeah, I don't know, Zebra.
You made that number
Better
up.
get to locking on. I suppose right before the end of Sky Chase, if we have any announcements we want to give out, now would be a good time.
Actually, yes, I do have an announcement to give out. So, just so you guys know, after this block, starting at 7:30, we will have a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. So for a team tournament, and people can either join Team Ghost or Team Goblin for that tournament. It's a competitive event going on during Stream for a Cause's Scream for a Cause October month. People can use !TC or !tournament or !cart to pull up the code and join now, and the code will be on screen during the block too. Just so you know, the code is 0654-674-97003. I'll also go ahead and put that code in the chat if you want to go ahead and get set up for the event coming up.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
Okay, man, you made that number up.
Dude, you could rewind the tape. You got 30k last time.
I'm watching the VOD.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed!
Alright, we're gonna do Skydeck with Tails here, which I don't think can soft lock, but
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
get the much more inferior. So, this must be the Skydeck, huh?
Well,
And then
I mean,
all
like,
of a sudden
if
he
you make
goes.
All right, Tails.
And a lot of these levels don't really seem like they were designed with Tails flying in mind.
I don't like get it.
I mean, I guess Sonic has to like traverse them, but like the flying kind of makes a lot of this trivial.
Fly to the end there. Just skip that like weird roundabout section.
Wasn't too bad.
Sonic is stuck somewhere jumping. Hooray! We got Gamma again. This is non-canon. Tails does not fight Gamma. I don't care what you say.
Two good boys fighting each other. Not right.
It's not right. Boy without a hat?
Well, I mean, if all the stories were canon, then like everyone would be fighting Chaos 4 at like the same time.
Kind of cool, like a team fight.
I guess they didn't have time for a health bar for every boss, so they just do what you sometimes do when you're prototyping a health system and just put a number in the corner.
This level here is just... This is Eggman's, like, dub, kind of. Like, he won here. Yo, we hit Green Bit.
Yo!
That's the first time I hit Green Bit in, like, weeks. A small crumb broken off the cookie of success. Thank you, Tails.
Hey, Zebrag, I have some inside info for you if you like.
I would love to hear it.
Fake Sonic Trivia has donated $5, and their hot tip is if in the supersonic state you punch Perfect Chaos hard enough, it will eject the negative Chaos Emerald energy it collected, assuming its lesser form as Imperfect Chaos. And they put their vote for Splinter.
That's raw. That's Tails is kind of the Gohan of Sonic.
It's Chaos, the cell of Sonic.
Chaos? Oh, absolutely. He gets perfect in his final form name. So Eggwalker, very fun fact. They left a debug trigger in the game. If you hit the Y button, which I'm not going to do, you can just like force him to move around and get all wacky. If you do it wrong, you will soft lock the game, so I'm not going to even risk that at a marathon. But if you do it, it can be a really quick fight. Like, it would probably be done, like, right about now.
How does he soft lock? Like, does he just jump out of bounds or something?
He can walk out of bounds if you do it wrong. He can... If you do it on the last hit, he dies, but he's still alive. He goes into, like, a zombie state. So you just have to quit. But this is a quick enough boss. It's like, 30 seconds more. That's not a lot. I'm not going for any records. Just here to entertain.
We did
Credits. Tails is done. You'd want to make sure you don't quit out until the credits start rolling. Otherwise, you don't get your 100%.
Could you imagine if the Tails credit was rolling, but it just went, "Can we get my..."
Select your file.
And Tails just yells, "The One Piece is real!"
Select your character.
We're gonna do the Piccolo story here. Pretty.
Oh, Will, you know this one?
Oh yeah, I know this one.
As far back as I can remember.
Knuckles is just more memorization than anything else, or reacting to like pattern recognition, I guess. I know most of the emerald spots from most of the stages. Red Mountain's the most shaky one, just because that, again, Red Mountains stink. But Speed Highway here, pretty...
How many emerald locations would you say there are per stage?
There's gotta be at least like 20-ish here. I don't know if it's the same on every stage, but it looks, I think it's like around 20 something. It's like a decent amount. There's one. The one fun fact I know here is that if you get one here in a balcony, it won't be in any other balcony.
So if anyone has not played this game before, unlike Sonic and Tails, who kind of just like get to the end of the stage, Knuckles stages are all about finding 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. So they're just kind of hidden in random locations. There's a preset number of locations. I guess Zebra says that there's probably about 20 per stage. And once you collect all 3, that's the end of the stage.
Good enough.
That was a pretty good speed highway. No, yeah, we got Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, he's on the list.
He's on the list now. We got no weird ones there. Those were pretty good. I was able to follow a pretty straightforward route. We're gonna go to the casino now. Same deal. Hope we get good RNG. And if we do, we can clear that in like under a minute.
Master Starman, you are correct. I looked up some of the Emerald guides for Sonic Adventure 2, and it goes from being like 20 different locations to over 100 per stage.
Over 100?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That game's insane.
It is insane. I'm not sure if that's true for every stage, but I do know for the ones that I looked up, they were entering numbers above 100.
Yeah, and a lot of these more smaller ones, there's like kind of a route I follow to perform checks, kind of. See if they're around, and then if not, we just keep going on our merry way. This one is in the jaw of this lion. And then the last one...
Raw.
It is pretty raw. This line's sick. This is a cool level. I always liked this like upper part. This one just in this guy? Yeah. I always miss that guy.
Found it.
Not too bad, less than a minute, that's all I really want.
Good enough.
Red Mountain will be the next one. That's the most annoying one, and we have to do a little work to get there first. We have to go through this section in the past, and then we also have to get the Shovel Claw. Every character goes here at least once to tie into the overarching story. Which
I like to think that for Tails, there's cream. For Tails, since he got Froggy, he just, you know, took a lick of Froggy and had his trip to the past.
I almost forgot we had to fight Chaos too, because it's kind of like nothing.
Yeah.
This is the most Piccolo moment that Knuckles has.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
This is so Piccolo. Fighting like the main antagonist when he's at his like middle form. That's he always gets relegated to that duty.
Yeah, but getting tricked by the main antagonist is not very Piccolo.
Not Piccolo at all. That
It
was
is
a little
Will.
Just chilling in the hotel.
It is Will.
I would not get tricked by the main antagonist.
Will you get tricked by me every day?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Alright, fine. Keep telling yourself that.
Here we're gonna get the Shovel Claw.
Do we have a moment for some donations?
Yeah.
All right. So first off, we have with $10, Sonic Facts Real says, "Did you know Big the Cat got his name during development when Shigeru Miyamoto came through the office and saw someone playtesting the fishing, and he gasped and exclaimed, 'Wow, that's a big cat.'" Or Big the Cat. No, that's a Big the Cat, and the rest was history. And then the NAF of Bardock has donated $9.99 or $9.99 with "Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?"
That's a good one. Your emerald talking to you is a waste of time.
And
This
we're playing
being
that
an
for
essay too.
Michelangelo in the Shredder Revenge bid war.
Just so accessible. Our humor.
The monkey.
Also-
Switch.
Shoutouts to Shigeru Miyamoto. Took time out of developing Mario to, help out his #1 competitor.
Sonic Facts Real sounded kind of Sonic Facts fake, honestly.
The naff of Bardock.
The naff of Bardock is a lot to unpack.
I was a little too intimidated. I kind of glossed over that.
Is it life? I'm gonna grab that and use it. Red Mountain's annoying because it's a very vertical level. So if you go too low, you might just want to use your lives and restart to move around faster.
When you restart the level, does it change the emerald pieces?
Nope. They are set when you enter the level. And each time you get one, it's considered a checkpoint. So when you restart, you'll go back to where you got that one.
Okay. In SA2, you do get checkpoints every time you get a piece, but if you die or restart, it will shuffle the remaining pieces.
This way.
Yeah, they changed a lot of the mechanics with the treasure hunting, I feel.
Yeah, they kind of tried to fix what I would say was not that broken.
Yeah, I like the radar being able to see all three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet you would like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you could just like run around the level. I don't know where this last one is. This is definitely the worst one because I'm gonna use to call here. Right up here. This one, like I said, very vertical. If you go down too low, you're kind of just like not gonna get a read on anything if it's not like already down there. Could be this one. Ooh. Is there a to call nearby? You to call?
Emeralds
Yeah,
are
to call.
sometimes found
That's not
underground.
helpful at all.
Try digging for them.
There we go. We are up here. I hate this one. This is not the first one you want to check for. You want to hope you just don't get this one. There's a nice life for us there, though. Yeah, we're in the very
Yeah.
heart of the volcano itself.
Good enough.
It's kind
Good
of a
place to
cool
strike a
backdrop.
pose.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to go fight Sonic and then Chaos 4 for the last time.
Woo!
God bless. And then the rest of Knuckles is pretty smooth. Skydeck is ugh. But if we get the right RNG, it's actually kind of sick.
We'll be departing soon.
So
I have like a memory of just like some Friday night from my childhood, just like either me or my brother like playing the Skydeck Knuckles stage and taking just forever to find the emeralds.
some of them are just
I don't know
awful.
why. Yeah.
We want to hope we don't get those awful ones, but if we do, we do. Let's just hope we don't.
And like the way the ship like tilts.
It just doesn't work. It's not pleasant. I guess I could describe the attacks Chaos 4 can do. We like the splash. He's going to do the splash in a second. See, he does
we
that.
like the splash, splash, splash.
We love splash, splash, splash. He can shoot a beam, like a sword beam, with his tail. That's probably the second best you can get if you don't get splash. There's a move where he stretches his arm out, which I've never seen until like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Lanky Kong!
he does have that move if you get like close to him, I guess. Oh, am I about to get it? No. Good. And then he has an RNG move that we don't want to get. He can possibly do it no matter what you're doing. Where it's called the blue balls attack, where he becomes a bunch of balls and jumps around, and it takes like 10 seconds. We don't want that though.
When Lanky Kong unlocks a new form of his ability in the final boss, and you're just supposed to know, I guess.
I thought you were gonna say when Lanky Kong hops into his barrel and becomes perfect chaos.
That'd be crazy. He is kind of a perfect chaos, though. What's everybody's favorite Kong?
Lanky.
Like all of them?
Yeah.
Is that all you've got?
I don't know. Probably Chunky.
Okay. I also kind of like Chunky. I like his big punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a donkey.
Chunky go
though.
puncha.
I think I'm a donkey guy. Here we want to go to the jungle. I got I'm so used to running up there after Chaos 6 that I was like ready to go do
I was about to ask
the
if we're gonna do
Knuckles,
Sky Chase
the Knuckles
again.
Sky Chase. My favorite to call line here.
2 stone statues.
She's to call. We'll get it.
Well to the past.
Well!
We'll get it again in a sec.
2 stone statues. The door to the past.
Yo, it's so like whimsical.
Point.
Oh, I should
Also,
mention.
if you're wondering, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Knuckles movement. You want to the most optimal way to move with Knuckles, if you're not carrying something like I'm about to be. You want to glide close to the ground, hit the ground, and he immediately breaks into a run. So you get like instant like max acceleration.
Yeah, it's a little like that in SA2. We add a punch at the end because that sets you to the maximum running speed immediately.
2 stone statues.
The only thing I was gonna say is you have to wait there for the key to actually enter the hole. If you start running towards the silver key before the gold key's in there, it just respawns.
Yeah, it's very annoying if that happens. You just babysit it for a sec, make sure it gets in there.
Yeah.
This level's very cool. We are going to ignore the emeralds. I could not tell you where a single one in this level is because we don't get them. We're going to see here there's this closed door. You may remember we went in here as Sonic. Well, I don't even know if we went in this specific one, but we're going to do this again. Get out. Go in the Sonic loop. Let go here. And now we're in Sonic's level,
Wow.
where we're gonna jump on the capsule and clear
Wow.
the stage.
What?
Yeah,
That is cracked.
very cool trick, and one
That's
less
wild.
treasure hunting level to worry about.
So I believe the community calls that flamey skip.
It's, you know, multiple sources call it that. I think it's because of like the door being like a quote unquote flaney door, but I don't really know what that means.
Now.
I think there's something about like a comic saying that that the girl, that's how she, you know, entered this world.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I read it once in one of the comics. It was like issue 27.
That's kind of raw. I'm gonna go read that.
It's called Flaney's Big Adventure.
The Mystic Ruins theme is such a Zebrag jaunt.
It's a Zebrag jaunt for sure. It's like a Kermit explorer. Like he's going like Kermit with a little explorer's hat.
Oh yeah, with the whole safari like
Yeah.
get up. The cargo clothes, the backpack, the hat, walking stick.
Is this like Kermit, please? But he has all the exploring stuff, and then he's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
trudging through. Oh, I like that for us.
Big day for him. Yo.
Raw ship.
This must be the will of the sky deck.
Knuckles, yeah, Knuckles also has like a sky deck quote here. It must just be a broken level. Like, watch, he's gonna right here.
I sense the master emerald.
There's no reason for him to have to say that.
Yeah.
This is definitely
Yeah.
like padding, so you don't like soft lock the game. I think, which I don't even know how you would. He has quite a distance to go. Okay, we do a quick check here. It looks like there's an emerald over on the left here.
Either
This is the
push
worst
or pull
mechanic
the
ever.
lever to control the ship's tilt.
So this stage has a couple of like different doors that will only open if the ship is tilted a certain way. So you'll see that we kind of have to constantly come back to this little control stick to change the direction of the ship.
Do we have a little bit for a donation?
Yeah.
All right. $10 from Sturm, and his donation message reads: "Here I come, rougher than Knuckles, the best of them, tougher than Knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles. I'm hard as Knuckles. I ain't hard to chuckle. I break them down, whether they're Knuckles or Knuckles." Thank you so much, Sturm, for the donation. If you want to put that towards a turtle for our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bid war, please let us know.
So I just want everyone to know we got the worst Skydeck RNG.
Outstanding.
You've been doing a lot of insane stuff. There was that clip that we just kind of did, and then you're doing a wall run.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this
know what?
clip.
The game's just gonna make us grind even harder.
I guess so. I'm gonna
Respect the
try to go
grind.
up here and see if there's anything up here. Because I think there is, which is awful. We have two of the worst ones. You know what? I'm gonna reset the gravity. Might as well if I'm over here. Yeah, there is a cool clip we can do over here that I was trying to do there. I don't think we have time to just mess around with it though. I'm going to do this.
Either push or
Set
pull
us
the
up.
lever to control the
You can
ship.
clip under the, I don't know what you'd call them, those big platform things that are covering the dig spots. Knuckles.
I guess the like shutter floors.
Yeah. If you haven't played this level, the gravity mechanic is like atrocious. You sink like a rock. You just don't control it all like you think you would. We're going to claw our way up here. Oh yeah.
Whoever.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is that real? Thank you, Sonic Adventure.
Whoever let the Sonic Adventure devs program gravity gimmicks made a horrible mistake.
I think gravity, like, I feel like it was a massive decision just to get like loop-de-loops to work,
Yeah.
but it had a lot of strange consequences.
We're just gonna reset it. That's all we can do. I don't think I can get it at this angle. So this is possibly the worst possible RNG we could have gotten. So that's cool. I appreciate that. I had a 10-second Skydeck the other day. So
Wow.
should give you an idea of like how variable this
Either
can be.
push or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
Hey, Knuckles. Oh, yes.
Found it.
Hey, Knuckles, our finally.
Good enough.
I wouldn't call that good enough, Knuckles, but you know, do you?
Last missing piece. All right.
We did leave the ring there because he does collect it in the cutscene, which does set us up nicely for the boss fight. We don't have to like go
Hey,
back and
what
get a
happened
ring.
here?
The Chaos 6 fight with Knuckles
Your
is
friends are
actually
inside
kind of
the ship
cool.
fighting. Help them.
You try to stun lock him.
I finally found all of the missing emeralds.
Sonic does it in 2 hits. Knuckles still does it in 4, but he does it without having to like wait for anything if you do it correctly. And then Big also fights Chaos 6, and you know, we don't want to talk about that one. That one's
It's raw.
it'll speak for itself. So
Feel free to throw up your Zebrag raves again for some of the best Chaos 6 boss fight music. So the pattern here for Knuckles, so the pattern here for Knuckles is you have to hit 2 of the egg things that freeze Chaos at once, and then you basically juggle throwing one into Chaos, hitting a new one, and then hitting Chaos. If you do that well, you can basically keep them in the stun lock.
yeah, I missed the last one, but that was still pretty good. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to keep the rhythm if these guys spawn over these broken parts, which tends to happen a lot. What's this last hit? No problemo.
Is that all
And that's
you
going to do it
got?
for Knuckles. Let's get to his credits. And we're going to get to the most love-hate relationship character in the game, for sure.
I'll
I'll probably
Amy Rose. The most technical part of the run. Absolutely, like, bar none. But if done correctly, there's some really cool stuff in there.
Before we get started, can I throw in a quick donation from our favorite donator, Fake Sonic Trivia?
select your character.
Hey, sure.
$5 from Fake Sonic Trivia, which reads, "You may believe the egg carrier was built as a machine of war, but before Eggman's soul was corrupted, the carrier was a part of his vision to solve overpopulation by providing high-capacity, sustainable community housing."
That's sick. Thank you, Eggman.
Thank you, man.
We're gonna do a crazy skip here. Hey, man, do you need one?
so ready. It's about time.
Here we
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it?
We did it.
Cream skip.
The cream skip is real.
The cream skip is real. Zebra, how much time did we save?
We saved a whole second that I probably already threw away.
Yeah!
So raw. Such a cool trick. Here we're gonna try the hammer jump. Do 2 jumps. Land on the car. Go. Yes, we did it. Thank you, car.
Got him.
That's just like a swag trick. It's sick though.
Swag.
Alright, Amy has a really insane cool trick here that I wanted to learn before the marathon, and I swear I practiced for like a month and I still couldn't get it because it's so high level. But you do like 6 hammer jumps off this door and skip the whole level. You go up top. Look it up. It's the coolest trick in the game. Look up like, I think it's like Castle Skip. Amy Castle Skip. Very cool. But instead we're going to be going into the Funhouse, where we can clip out here if I hit this angle correctly.
I'm gonna have no throat by the end of the marathon.
You blew my ears out. Why is this not working? This music's so whimsical. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go because that's not working out. I don't even know what's in here. I get hit there.
So just a little bit of movement tech here. If you're wondering why Zebra is jumping all the time as Amy, I guess her horizontal speed is highest when she's falling. So you basically want to be in the air as long as possible, so that you're falling as long as possible to move horizontally as fast as possible.
Yeah, you want to like jump, you tap jump, and then you hit A again when she hits the top of her jump to fall. And that's like her fastest movement. When I was little, I definitely thought like hammer jumping around was the way to go, but no. It's much slower, like, look at that. Sometimes you need to do it to clear gaps, though. And the gimmick of her levels is that she's trying to escape this ridiculous robot chasing her that we kind of just ignore.
We grab a balloon.
And you get a balloon to get away. Well, I don't know where it takes her, but...
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
It goes on a fun journey for her, for us.
We got kidnapped. Don't ask how it happened. Now we're here.
Our jail!
Our jail. Now we're gonna play a wacky minigame. Hedgehog Hammer, where
You get the high score.
kind of just predict where things are gonna be or react. Oh wow. The triple supersonic? Wow, that was insane.
Keep trying.
Alright.
Honestly, I bet like implementing whack-a-mole was so free for the devs. They're like, hey, we gave her a hammer. Like, we gotta put this in.
It's a little silly, but there's also a theme song to this minigame, but you can only hear it if you play it in trial mode.
Also, the fact that Amy's mad at Sonic, so she just decides to whack Sonic in a game.
Go through the hot shelter and find the way out.
With a hot
Also,
shot.
like, I guess the whack of Sonic unlocked the hot shelter and made Eggman mauled over the loudspeaker.
Okay, this is it. The most cracked level in the game. The hardest level in the game.
Here
Let's
we go.
see.
We live here now.
We might live here.
But hey,
Maybe we won't.
We're all we're gonna get through it.
We're here for you, Zebra.
Great start.
This level's pretty insane. It involves like a whole bunch of these like hammer jumps, clipping through walls. And Amy's not the most friendly at being consistent in doing that, so we could get this really fast. It could be really slow. All we know is that we're here for the journey.
And that's what matters most. Hey, I hope everybody's enjoying the marathon so far. I hope it's been a blast. I've had a ton of fun watching what's been going on this weekend.
It's been a blast to see what everyone's been up to as far as their segments. I've seen like a lot of really cool runs. That Pax Nanadu race was insane.
That was super hype. I had no idea what was going on, but between commentary and just like how the players were playing, I was like, this is sick.
All right, so this is a cool trick where we use a bathroom door and just yeah, clip out.
Amy is looking so cracked right now.
Hey Zebra,
Hey,
you're doing a great job.
oh man. Hey, K-Man. That whole motion there is crazy. Is she just falling forever? What the heck?
Is there no death plane down here?
I don't know. That was weird.
Hey, Zebra.
Yeah.
Speaking of people saying you're doing a great job, we just got a donation from Luna that says, "Hello, Zebra. I hope this donation reaches you. I just wanted you to let you know that I believe in you. I know you can get Amy Box clip skip on your first try. P.S. I like your little blue bird friend. Please put this donation towards Casey Jones, I suppose. Dula."
Thank
God.
you,
Hi.
Luna.
God.
Thank you, Luna.
She.
Thank you, Luna.
Walk, walk, walk.
Walk us, walk. What if Bluebird Lamentation played at the end of Gamma's story?
That'd be insane. That would be like very fitting. Alright, well, we're through that part. The first part there could have been perfect, but we fell out at the last part there, so whatever. It was still pretty good. Here we're gonna use a cool property of Amy. Her hammer extends her like hitbox, so you can just like hammer trampolines and hit them through walls to use them. Which we really, that's like the main time we use that. We're gonna do this puzzle. There is a way to skip this. It's extremely high level, I think. You clip out of the monitor over there, and you have to like adjust your camera and like run on the wall a little. So we're just playing it safe. This I thought was the craziest thing as a kid. It's like zero appearing on the monitor there and popping out of it.
It's such a jump scare.
It's a cool trick.
It's terrifying. Snack says, now imagine Mr. Incredible or the dad from Coraline typing that donation up, because that's what it looked like, Lamau.
Here we're gonna grab this box. This is
The box that absolutely does something.
Oh yeah, this is almost definitely placebo, but this is my like safety blanket here. And this helps me clip through the wall. This trick is pretty cool. Skip this whole puzzle by going in through here, and we're in. Thank you, the box.
Hey,
Yo,
it's like shooting a free throw. You need a routine.
That wasn't so bad. Second try with the box, we'll take it. It's like 20 seconds, no biggie.
Box works.
That was one of the
Good hot
levels I was
shelter.
most scared of. going into this. There's only one left that I'm a little shaky on, but otherwise, the rest of this run I think should be pretty smooth.
The box skip is real.
The box skip! The box skip is real!
Can we clip in further?
I don't want to scream too loud because my parents will be like, "What the cracked?"
What, that cracked?
Yeah, that hasn't stopped me.
Tons of cutscenes, blah blah blah. Get this fun part here. In the jungle, the movement here is pretty cool. Lots of hammer jumps and pole vaulting, I guess. It's a little tricky. If you miss it, you just fall down below. It's just like a second, but...
What's up with the camera there? It's just like... boop, 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 boop.
I don't know. The camera in this game is just bizarre. This music's
you know
so
that-
calming.
Did you know that the birds in Sonic, from Sonic 3D Blast onward, and including this game, originated from the 1984 Sega arcade game Flicky?
I love that game.
Are you fake Sonic Facts?
That's Sonic Facts real, dude.
That's Sonic Facts real, Mirakun.
Sonic Facts Rail.
That may be a good question. Good question to ask. You know, now we're in 43 into the run. Was there a particular reason you chose Sonic Adventure to speedrun?
A lot of times when I'm picking a game to speedrun for these, I think of like, what's a game that I like moving around in already, like casually? Like what feels very loose and fluid? This one came to mind, and I looked up the run to see if it looked like something I'd want to do. And I checked out Sonic first, and Sonic was enough to sell me. I thought Amy would be like one of the worst ones. She is easily like the peak of the game. I think Amy has the coolest run. There's tech still being discovered, I believe. I think there's something in this level that was like discovered a year ago or something. And it's insane. Like the execution on it is crazy. You skip this whole hallway and just skip this elevator and go straight up to the next part of the level.
It's really funny in SA2, whenever they like find a skip in a level, then find a more optimal skip, they title it Skip Skip. Like Crazy Gadgets Skip Skip.
I'm like obsessed with like theoretical skips that like people have been like hunting for. I always think that's so cool. Like I immediately get absorbed into that narrative whenever I hear about that in a game. Like the old days with Barrier Skip and Wind Waker. Shadow Palace skip and Thousand Year Doors, like theoretical stuff like that. When they finally get it, it's like the moon landing. Like
yeah, no, like with
like
Seth Bling, like Seth Bling trying to break like Mario world records on console that were like only theoretical.
This hallway here is RNG. There are 5 doors. One of them is the right way, and it's best to just check 2 at a time. All right, it was the 4th one. At least it wasn't the 5th door. RNG has not been... The RNG parts have been really rude today. That's the last Amy level. We're just going to fight her boss as soon as we navigate out of the jungle here.
They put the birds and robots to make them live longer, Mirakun.
That might be true.
The birds or the robots?
Yes.
Oh, to make the birds live longer?
Yeah.
They got a nice little cage in there, you know, a little bit of fresh water.
It's like a hyperbolic time chamber for them.
Some fresh seed.
This says the number 9 door is now open.
That was it.
How deranged would it be if Amy just started opening those doors and then just Jumpy's there like, what? Number 9 door?
Or maybe the devil.
Or maybe the devil. Shout out to Zero Escape, guys.
Play Zero Escape.
Yeah.
Or watch the Zebra VODs.
Crazy games.
It's wild how Amy has like 4 levels compared to Sonic's 10.
Yeah. She does one, he doesn't do.
That's true.
Hot Shelter is just a level that like the other characters do.
Yeah. Yeah, for the leftovers.
Well, I mean, like, which character has the second most amount of levels?
Tails?
I think you just go down the line until you hit Amy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I think Knuckles only had like 4 or 5.
I think he has 5. I think Big has 4. Gamma has.
Does Amy just have 3?
Amy has 3.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's a little more different than I thought.
Fu says someday she'll play Zero Escape and understand a fraction of these bits.
Oh, maybe a fraction. Maybe.
Maybe a fraction. I think
You would kind of need to watch the VODs.
Some of them are nothing.
Some of them came out of the ether.
The ether, yeah. Hey, that's Amy. Zero, you can just kind of bully in the corner. Not give him a chance to attack.
there's
The
something
bird is fine,
poetic
I
about
promise. Yeah, I like that. I think it's a real like comeuppance, you know.
that. You got to bully the bully.
Naf says, we're talking about Zero Escape during the story where you are chased by Zero. A bit on the nose, Steiner.
Dang, it's true.
Select your file.
We're going into a pretty big one right here. Everybody get hyped for the Big the Cat story. We made it.
We are here.
We are here.
Froggy!
Yoo-hoo. Big just bunny hops through. That's his movement. It's very annoying. Lift this car casually, you know.
He put it back.
Whoever owns that car probably like saw that from the burger restaurant and was like, "Hey, hold on!"
They saw it from the restaurant. They were like, what the cracked?
Does like the cereal spit. Big the cat.
Big the cat will never lift my car up and fall into the sewer.
A large purple cartoon cat will never pick up my car and fall into the sewer under it. Big has 0 tech. You just play the levels and remember where Froggy is and get him, kind of.
You just fish.
You just go fish. This is so,
They
this
spit
is
out-
so nice for us.
They spit out their cereal they were eating at the burger shop.
Eat the burger shop cereal. Going into Five Guys and asking for like a box of Lucky Charms.
taking a bowl into Five Guys, filling it up with peanuts, and then pouring milk over it.
Go get up! Get out!
Everybody get hyped. The brag rave.
Yes!
Post your Madam Five Frogs in the chat. Fill it up.
What if you were a frog?
What if you were a frog?
It's being feisty.
What if we caught Donkey Kong?
We got him.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
Do we have a little bit of a moment here?
Yeah.
All right. So first off, we have 2 donations that just came in. 3 donations. Sorry. Now we just got a new one. First one is from Fake Sonic Trivia. $5 donation. Their comment reads: Hypersonic speed starts at 5 times faster than the speed of Round. The only time that Sonic is able to achieve these speeds is whenever Amy Rose begins to approach him. Scooter donated $45.52.
Yo, let's go, Scooter.
Hey gang, Scooter back at it again. Gotta drop some love for Zebrag playing as the best Sonic character, Big the Cat. I'll let
Yes.
Steiner choose the character for the current bid war, but only if he gives his best Where Could My Poliwag Pal Be?
Ooh. I think it's like, where could my Poliwag pal be? And I'm putting that to Casey Jones.
Alright, I think
Thanks,
that would
Scooter.
actually put Casey Jones in the lead then once we get that updated.
Yo, we're a Casey family.
It's a very close race for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters, by the way. So definitely, right now, like all of the top 3 are pretty close, neck and neck, even with that increase. And the last comment is from Maverick Hunter 0 with the $5 donation. It reads, "No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting for?" Uses towards Casey Jones. And one quick reminder is that we have the Mario Kart tournament coming up next at 7:30. It's a community team tournament with people being able to join either Team Ghost or Team Goblin for Stream for a Cause's Scream for a Cause October month event. If you use exclamation mark TC exclamation mark tournament or exclamation mark cart to pull up the code, you can use it to join. It will be going live once this block is done. Now back to fishing.
We got him.
We got him. How many? We catch Froggy like 4 times.
I think it's 4 times, yeah. Well, 5.
Man, Big,
There's a 5th one.
Big just can't hold on to Froggy, can he?
He's a slippery guy. He's a frog. Alright, next up, we are going to Station Square to go to Emerald Coast, where Big just has like a unique song, which is like one of the best in the game. It's very random. The stairs there are the closest thing to tech Big has. Just jump up the stairs instead of walking up them.
Could you imagine, like, all the other stories, you have, like, this amazing clip tech stuff, and then at Big, you're like, alright, I'm gonna need everyone to be quiet as you just climb upstairs.
We go. What would you do? What if this happened to you in real life? What if you saw Big the cat just walking through your, like, resort?
I would spit out my cereal.
I would spit out my Zebrag cereal.
Hey, Froggy, you shouldn't even be
Yo,
able
this
to
is an
survive in
Alien
this.
Please song.
This is
You shouldn't
absolutely
even be able to survive
Alien
in this.
Please. It's a vibe, guess.
There's no way a frog could live in ocean water, right?
Probably not.
We gotta save him. He doesn't know what he's gotten himself into. Where are my marine biologists? Actually, would a marine biologist even study a frog? No.
We're gonna need some amphibiologists.
We're gonna need amphibiologists out here. Okay, I lied. There is one thing that Big can do after Hot Shelter here that's actually kind of cool. If you can get on the switch. Amy has to hit that with her hammer. Big just has to step on it.
Because he's so big.
He's so big.
Wow, Big the cat is 6'6" and weighs 616 pounds.
That's cracked.
He's a heavyweight champ.
That is a dense cat.
Also, I'm really sad the devs didn't make Big like twerk in front of one of the switches to open it, like
Amy.
Like an Amy's level.
Yeah, they were cowards.
Cowards.
Let Big the cat bust it down.
Also, they like tried to give him like part of a level there, which is cute.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Hey, Froggy. Come on, you don't want this halucha head?
This lure that looks exactly like you?
Something's biting.
Oh.
There he goes.
He swam to me.
We got him.
We got him.
Not too bad.
And now Big gets whisked to the past because he needs to see this. Takal was like, I'm drafting this guy. This is one of the 6 Warriors of Light. This guy, this Big the Cat, no connection to the cast. None of them have ever met him. He's one of the Warriors.
Wow.
Wow. Oh. Oh.
Emergency alert.
Alright, this is the one thing. He has a little like cutscene skip here. Let's see if we can hit this. You can like hit this and then if you talk to the monitor, you can then get out of the text box and start running around in this. Well, the camera angles like that. It doesn't really do much for you, but it's cute.
Yeah, we get to ride the monorail? Oh, that's so fun for us.
Yeah, now we ride this little elevator for us. Jump up. And here we go, the 5th Froggy. This is nothing. How are we doing on time?
Aim for the frog and cast your lure.
We're about like 2 minutes shy of 2 hours.
140?
No, 2 minutes, like 158.
2 minutes. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're not gonna do what I was gonna do then.
This is the rawest fishing song. I think Bass Pro Shop Fishing Simulator could learn something from Sonic Adventure.
Maybe. Wasn't that like a thing? Wasn't it like a prototype or something?
This game?
Big fishing segment.
I straight up
Fake Sonic facts, where you at?
This drum riff just starting like
4 times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we don't need to talk about how Big just attempted to fly a fighter jet into Earth.
I mean, he's talented.
Preparation complete.
The big cat with a big brain.
All right, this is the second last story, and it is cracked.
This one's really cool. This one's very cool. You'll notice we've just been kind of playing the stories, you know, with skips within the levels, but in order. Gamma goes off the rails. This guy takes the game, like, chews it up and spits it back out. We're gonna do Final Egg normally. Very straightforward level. It's nothing, honestly.
Mission complete.
Snack says, hello, base department.
Pretty much. We're gonna go fight. We're gonna have a little like a brother check-in down here and fight Beta.
Good job, Gamma.
Good news, everyone.
Think you had what? Okay then, Gamma.
I'd have beta male.
We are the Gamma male. Gamma's boss fights. You just line up and mash B. Should get you through them.
Mission complete.
Got a couple cutscenes. Skip through those.
Me, Gamma.
This might be a good time if we have donations, because
Yeah.
it kind of gets cracked after this.
That's true.
Right now, no new donations, but I'll just remind people that at the end of this block, we will be doing 2 giveaways for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, as well as for the art piece as well that we're giving away for reaching the $5,000 goal. And if we do reach 6,000, there is a new prize I'll be giving away, which will be the Animal Crossing New Horizons puzzle. And keep your donations coming for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bid war that will end a little bit before that block begins at 9 o'clock.
So here we do what's called the pillar jump. We jump on these 2 pillars. Jumping on the actual pillars, not as hard as it looks. The jump to the bridge there is a little, not hard, but a little intimidating, I guess, because you got to kind of weave out and weave back in. But you skip that whole bridge section, and this is a very short level of Froggy's right here. His first 2 levels are really short, like even if you just play them like intended. I guess they're tutorials for him, I don't know. Very odd. Now Gamma gets taken back to the past. He's a warrior of light here, even though,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know.
This frog's the one we want.
Cute as.
No, here's the real one.
What if you were a frog? Monka S. We're not gonna watch that. Let's go visit Amy in jail, in our jail in here. We do not have to play Hedgehog Hammer. There's our high score, though. What's the timeline? Yoo-hoo. Doesn't make any sense.
It's Eggman rewriting history saying that it was his high score.
That's
Also,
crazy.
just want to say, Snack doing a great job getting Wendy's and tweeting at Wendy's to make them notice us, and also
Please.
making a great Wendy's Wojak face with his
Everybody.
food.
I'm gonna do that right after this. If you wanna get Wendy's with us, tag Wendy's. Let them know we're out here. The unofficial, unofficial food vendor of the marathon.
Whether they like it or not.
This is where it's gonna start getting cracked. Here's where Gamma breaks the internet.
Yeah, so I think we're trying to clip into here to enter Hot Shelter very quickly. Or is it Skydeck?
Hot shelter.
No, it's Hot Shelter. Okay. I got confused for a second. Yeah, we're going Hot Shelter early.
And that's gonna throw the game into a state of just disarray.
A state of chaos.
I need to really realign this, and Rosie's in the way here. Once we see him really get like wedged in the wall, that's how you know you got it. You also don't want to jump too far in. You want to kind of go on the lip there. That's why I'm like kind of holding back a little. There we go.
There we go.
Hover over here. Now we're in Hot Shelter, which is just like Amy, like the coolest stage in the game.
Also, for reference, this is supposed to be Gamma's last stage, so we've done a massive sequence break here.
Yeah, he's the only one that does this. I'm surprised there aren't more like this. Okay. This is just one full sequence, so excuse me here. I'm gonna hover out here. We're gonna perform wall run, which is one of the hardest tricks in the game. Might take a couple tries.
Yep, so we're basically just going to try and wall run up this wall and clip out of bounds. By jumping out of the ceiling, it's extremely precise.
Yeah, it's a weird. You have to kind of like run out and then run back in at a very specific angle. I'm sure there are other setups, but this is the one most people learn it with, and the one I learned it with. And we want to run up the wall, wait for Gamma to mode change, and the mode change will make his hitbox work in such a way that it like shoots him out the ceiling when we jump. And he'll be able to go above the level and to the train station. The really like annoying part about this is Gamma's stages have a timer. So if this takes me too long to do, I might as well just throw the life away, because there's a little more level after this. In fact, I might just do that, because we'll just get to the end and run out of time.
Yeah, so how this works normally, if you've played in vanilla, Gamma's timer actually counts down instead of counting up. And I believe you can increase the timer like there by destroying enemies. So that's the whole gimmick of like, you know, get to the goal ring before your timer runs out. But yeah, if you take too long on tricks, then that could come into play later.
Now I could just go to the end the normal way, like right here, honestly, but I really do want to show this off.
This trick is absolutely sick.
This is
I need
like-
everyone to pop off in chat when Zebra gets it.
The end of the level is over there on the left. Oh boy, yeah, Gamma's not being super cooperative. takes too much longer, we'll just bite the bullet, but I would love to show this off. Oh, Gamma Steiner. Alright, it looks like that. You go over the level, and you float down into this section. I didn't know what.
Well, you almost kind of saw how it worked.
You would hit this. You would land on this box here, float over the train section. The train is like 2 minutes long. And you go through here.
And now we're
this
fighting
is
his brother.
Delta? Question mark? Which, anybody know their Greek alphabet?
I think this one's Zeta.
This is Zeta? Alright, I'll take that. We get him. Now remember, this is Gamma's last level. What do you think is going to happen? Who could know? I know.
Monka S.
E-105 Zeta. Rescue complete.
So, we're going to quit. And we're going to go into trial mode
So
for Gamma,
complete.
where you're going to see we have all his levels unlocked. We had Hedgehog Hammer. I don't know what that was about. We're going to Red Mountain, fall out of bounds. Quickly clear this one. Because we do still need to clear all of his stages. But now we can just access them from trial mode, and we're just going to get them out of the way much faster, with no moving around to them.
No having to deal with overworld stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's one down. Is this Delta?
Which one is Delta?
Which one's who? Delta's like a triangle, right?
I think that one's Sigma.
Delta is the blue one.
Delta's the blue guy, okay.
Yeah, Delta is a triangle.
Alright. Play zero scale.
So preparation complete.
Oh, that was Epsilon. Alright.
That was Epsilon? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
that was Epsilon.
What if Gamma had like a sword?
Yeah, oh, what if he had some sort of like gamma sword?
What if he had the Gamma sword? When I was little... Oh, jeez. Go around, please. Steiner. When I was little, I played the DX version. My cousin had it. And on the back of the box, you may have seen this if you had the game, there's a like screenshot of the game of Gamma here in Windy Valley with that pink like caterpillar enemy. And me and my cousin saw it. It's at like a weird angle. And me and my cousin interpreted that image as Gamma having this like big purple sword. Like a scimitar.
That is
like
raw.
he looked like Buster Blader kinda. We were like, yo, I can't wait till we get that power up.
And then it never happened.
It never happened. There's no Gamma sword. He just has a gun, which is still pretty raw, but there's no Gamma sword.
It's still pretty raw to have a gun for a hand.
Yeah. And a fist in the other. What if he could punch?
Oh, yeah, dude, I see it.
You see the sword?
Yeah.
I love, like, dumb kid things like that.
Select your
Okay, now we go back into adventure mode with Gamma.
complete.
And see, we're at 90%. All that's left to do is to just trick the game, kind of. So we're still in a state as though we haven't done any of those levels in the like story progression. So we're still gonna fight Sonic here. But all the flags saying that we've beaten a level are like triggered. So all we have to do here in the Mystic Ruins, normally we'd go to Windy Valley here. Instead, we're just going to die.
Mission failed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, we did it. We beat Windy Valley.
Snack says, "Hey Zebra, good job explaining that otherwise inaccessible joke to the chat."
Hey, no problem. I think there's much more inaccessible stuff that's been said. At least the character's name was mentioned. Next, we're going to do Red Mountain. Have the wrong camera on. That's okay. See what the camera can do.
It's crazy.
What's Lakitu doing?
What if he was the camera in this game too?
Oh, Miyamoto worked on it apparently.
Oh, it's true.
Red Mountain, we have to actually enter. Oh, there are the names. Here we're going to Death Warp. This is just to get around faster, not really to trick the game. Because you spawn over here. And go to the egg carrier.
For Station Square will be departing soon.
And we already did Hot Shelter, so as soon as we get here, he's going to play this cutscene. That song that only plays here.
E105 Zeta Rescue.
Hot Shelter complete. Into the boss. For the brother check-in Mach 2.
This is maybe the most emotional part of the game.
This boss theme is incredible. I love this song.
Also, this boss design is cracked. He's like a Reaper.
He looks sick. Everybody's a brag rave or whatever dance emote you might have.
Zebrag. This is a Zebrag rave for sure.
I think I'm gonna put out a Kermie, please. Oh, we don't have that
I don't know
enabled.
if we do. Yeah.
I'll drop a Brudge riff.
These parts were awesome.
It does have that rockin' saxophone.
The sax is so good.
It's skungy.
It is faster to just take the hits here. Just make sure you're picking up your rings. I was scared that I didn't there, so I jumped out, but then I got it at the last second.
Owned.
We just killed our last brother.
Yo, Comb 71 Jam.
That's Gamma's story. I have to skip the cutscene, I'm sorry.
7 Gamma!
Hey guys, not to spoil Sonic Adventure. Gamma dies.
No.
Everyone 07 in chat right now.
I want to see a wall of 07.
So noble.
Select a file.
And now it's Super Sonic time, which is just a bunch. Why did he do that?
Oh, Tails? Did Tails die?
Tails died too.
Nope.
Eggman
That
dies.
was
Knuckles dies there. It's just a series of cutscenes of getting them.
Yeah.
Super Sonic story is just a bunch of overworld movement into the final boss. So we'll be coming up on time before you know it. I'd give it like less than 5 minutes. This is where all the lore kind of bubbles up and comes to a I don't know, climax, I guess.
Hey, are you all?
Why does it turn them around?
The 7 emeralds are the servers.
Well,
Chaos is...
7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos' power and by the heart.
Sonic, wake up!
am I still on the 0 lives? I think I am. From when
7
we
emeralds
played
are
as
the
Sonic.
servers.
I think this will be
Now
game
help.
over. Oh good, we got our lives back.
The train headed for Station Square will
That'd be pretty funny.
departing soon.
Alright, this is the last thing we do before going into the final boss, and skip a couple, blah blah blah. I think the timer ends when we hit the credits, but we want to watch the cutscene, so I'm gonna say the last hit. We'll just call the timer for the marathon.
You might notice the music here is maybe not as you remember. That's just because you don't remember it, right?
Yeah, we hate Open Your Heart. We replaced it with this.
I think we have to do like 3 hits on Chaos.
3 hits on Chaos, and then there's a phase 2, which I don't know why there is a phase 2, but why not just make it 6 hits?
It did not need a phase break.
Sorry guys, we just Open Your Heart kind of mid.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather listen to the trumpets here and the
yeah,
right,
daunting music.
Like, yeah, this oppressive like boss theme.
Yeah.
Zebrag, you think you can give Open Your Heart one last chance?
I guess I could open my heart to Open Your Heart.
Okay. Zebrag raves. Zebrag raves. Give me
a wall.
All your raving notes right now.
Rave, a wall of Zebrag raves. Thunder, rain, and lightning.
Why was it 2 phases?
It's such a bad time.
For those who don't get it, those songs play in the opposite order in the real thing.
Happen to us. Horrible design decision. What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? I'm so glad they fixed it in SA2.
What would they do?
Alright, it's one last hit before we get time.
Yep.
There's no way I can lose.
Here we go.
Can't hold
Here we go.
And time.
much longer. Never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
Hey, I try my best.
Let's just watch the cutscene. And we can, I guess, maybe start signing off. We're pretty close to time.
Oh, true.
Baby.
That was a great race, bro.
Babies.
Yeah, I've had much better, but that's fine.
Yeah, that was-
we were with an
I think
estimate.
we had
That's
a-
all I care about.
We just had a good time.
It was fun. It was a blast.
Great
We
run.
had a pretty good Tails. Pretty
Chaos has changed
okay Knuckles
again.
till Skydeck.
This time for the better.
Big was great. Thank you, Big.
We all love
Thank you,
Big.
Big.
Tails, this is nothing.
Big's bulbous body.
These are the chow you
Big
were protecting.
bulbous body.
Isaac the Chow are so important.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
Isaac, this is to call.
They stayed alive for generations.
Do we have time for one more quick fake Sonic trivia fact to send us off?
Oh,
I would love
yes.
that.
Absolutely.
$5 from Fake Sonic Trivia with the comment of my last fake trivia for tonight. We had such a bad time watching Zebrag play Sonic Adventure. I don't want to witness such a cracked gaming ever again.
Thank you, Fake Sonic Fad.
Thank you, Fake Sonic.
Thank you, Fake Sonic. Everyone, please say thank you, Fake Sonic Facts.
Yo, them!
Yeah.
Here comes a Tails line that's one of my favorite lines in the game.
From this angle, it looks like she's force choking him.
Yeah, kinda. Out of context Sonic.
Us, we are us out of our minds.
Say it, Tails. Say the line.
Big.
All never ends
All's well that ends well.
Outstanding.
Tails,
Outstanding.
read the room.
The city is in ruins. It's flooded.
Thank you, Tails.
Sonic's running away from the cringe.
Hey, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for joining us for this one. I don't know what there is to say. I mean, it's been a great marathon. I'm glad to have come back for this one. I always love doing runs here. I hope it was entertaining. And I hope you continue to be entertained into tomorrow and tomorrow night for the rest of the weekend.
Did we do our sign-offs then?
I suppose. Yeah, I think they're getting ready for the next block.
Yeah.
You guys want to go?
Yeah, sure, we'll go first. All right. So I've been K-Man. I believe in 4 hours or something, I'm going to be announcing. So if you ever want to force me to read terrible, awful things, that would be the time.
Noted.
And then tomorrow, during the finale, the last block of SGM, you'll see all three of us back here, actually.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be changing hands on players, though, as Will and I will be racing through Sonic Adventure 2 All Stories. It's bound to be a blast. There's going to be so much psychological damage that we'll be dealing to each other. And it's bound to be a great race. And yeah, that's it for me. Will?
Yeah, I've been Will, aka Hereupon Will, aka twitch.tv/Brudge. If you thought you weren't going to hear me this weekend, think again. I know I showed up kind of late this time, but I'll be back for plenty of stuff the rest of the way. Tonight, in like 4.5 hours, I'll be joining the crew for the Pico Park Showcase. That's going to be a lot of fun. And like K-Man said, I'll be back tomorrow night for the finale as we race SA2 All Stories. So I'm excited for the rest of the weekend. It's been great so far, and I think it's just going to get even better. So thanks for having me on, Zebra.
Hey, and thank you both for joining. I'll be back for Pico Park as well.
Thank you, Both.
Thank you, Both. I'll be back for Pico Park. I'll be co-comming TAC tomorrow. And I'll be taking the back seat and letting these two play tomorrow while I co-comm SA2. And yeah, that's it for me running a block. And thanks for having me, guys.
Be afraid.
Yo.
Wow.
We'll see what is.
Hi, my name is Robbie, and I'm the Executive Director at Stream for a Cause. At SFAC, all of our work centers around community, whether that is providing some assistance to community-based and grassroots nonprofits, or whether that's working with content creators to help them lead their communities through charity streams. Everything we do is about providing better communities for us all to be a part of. At Stream for a Cause, we go about this in a lot of different ways. One, and probably our most well-known, is our grant-making program, which provides crucial funding to allow nonprofits to do their work. We also have our Emergency Response Fund, which we use to support humanitarian programs and aid that happen when we don't have any notice or warning that it's going to. Think about like natural disaster relief. We also do a lot of work with sustainability coaching to make sure that the nonprofits that we do work with have the best shot of success, from helping their boards to develop to helping to make sure that they have the tools that they need at their disposal to be successful in helping others. I just want to take a second to thank you because your support means the world. We wouldn't be where we are today without dedicated supporters who are out there doing charity streams, making donations, being part of our tournaments and events. It's been a wild ride starting Stream for a Cause, and we're really just getting started. I am so thankful to each of you for spending time with us, for laughing with us, for crying with us, for crying with me, I cry a lot, or making sure that we are just taking care of ourselves. Your support, the work that you do on behalf of Stream for a Cause, means so much to me. And I really just want to take a second to say thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy and I am the founder of Charity Gaming. For those of you who don't know us, Charity Gaming is a nonprofit that provides video games to hospitals and provides children battling cancer handheld video games to help make them feel better. We do this to help hospitalized children feel like they're kids again. We are so honored and excited to be the nonprofit selected to be part of the Scream for a Cause event this October. The community of Stream for a Cause has supported our mission of bringing smiles to sick children for 3 years. Thank you so much to all of the streamers participating in the event, to all the donors who give what they can, because you are helping bring video games to sick children, and that is the people who need it the most. Thank you, and we can't wait to scream for a cause.
All right, we're done with Sonic. Great block, great run, Zebra. A lot of fun to watch, a lot of cool tricks. We are getting ready for the Mario Kart block here in a little bit. As I said before, you go and I use the code !TC or !tournament or !cart. You will get a code. There'll be a room code on screen as well to join our community tournament and join either Team Ghost or Team Goblin for the Scream for a Cause event that is October's Stream for a Cause is October initiative. Some things to keep in note: the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge bid war, for which character Alan, the lead runner, will be playing as, which ending we will see, is still decently close. Right now, Casey is in the lead with $90.82. Second place right now is Donatello with $60. Leonardo has $50. And then we have Splinter with $35, April with $30. Mikey only has $19.99, and everyone hates poor Ref. He has zero donations towards his name. So maybe throw him a bone or go all in on your favorites. That's going to end a little, I think, 15 minutes before the start of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at 9. So you'll definitely want to get those in during this block, especially if you're going to be running Mario Kart. Get the donations in now. Otherwise, we will also be doing a prize giveaway here soon, I believe. Let me just get a check here. One other thing I should point out is that we do have merch. We have t-shirts and hoodies, as well as a pretty sick Switch case. All proceeds for those will go to charity gaming for for Stream for a Cause, to give to charity gaming for charity. If someone could put the link in chat for that. Okay, yep, we'll be doing the prize giveaway for hitting the $5,000 milestone. Just give us 1 second on that. Just to point out, if we hit every $1,000 that we hit, we do unlock a new milestone. Upcoming milestones or not milestones, but upcoming prizes that'll be given away. The next one at 6,000 will be a New Horizons Animal Crossing puzzle. I believe after that at 7,000 will be Steve and Alex Amiibo, which at about 7,000, 7,500, that's about halfway to our goal. So it'd be pretty cool to be able to reach that tonight, guys, if we're able to. We got a lot of blocks coming up here as well. Like I said, we have Mario Kart 8 coming up next. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Arcade OK playthrough at 9 o'clock. And then at midnight, the Pico Park Showcase. And lots of stuff throughout overnight. So if you're a night owl, plenty to watch coming up here. And I hope everyone has been having a fun marathon so far. Definitely has been going pretty well from my end. I am very exhausted, if you can't tell. I'll probably be taking a nap after my announcement block, so I'm ready for my block overnight. So I do apologize, but I think everyone's been having a good time. All right, for our first giveaway, it's going to be the art print. If you want to enter in the giveaway, please go ahead and put the keyword Oddish in chat, ODDISH. I will actually do that myself. And this is for a Oddish art print, I believe, donated by Madame Toadstool. Make sure that you are putting in the code. If you do not put in the code, you will not be entered. You do have to, with the way it's selected, you must have the code in chat. So for anyone that's watching on the couch and is like, "Oh, I'll get a prize," you gotta enter the code. Type it in chat now. Alright, and it looks like Malcolm Beck has won the giveaway and will receive the Oddish art print. Congratulations. Beck's been working hard on getting the setup for this event. Congratulations, Beck. I believe we do have another giveaway. I'll just wait a second on that. All right, here's the big one, guys. So for the 5K milestone, the art print was for the general 1,000 every 1,000, but for our 5K milestone, Xenoblade 3 Chronicles is being given away. The keyword that you want to type in chat is Bobo. So make sure that you're typing Bobo in chat right now if you want to have a chance to be entered to win Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You must type in Bobo, otherwise you will not be entered to win. So do so now for a chance to win the critically acclaimed Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Favorite game of Madame Wario, true fact, from what I've been told. She loves it. It's her favorite game of all time. absolutely true. I did type that in chat, right? I'll type it again. I'm not the biggest Xenoblade fan, but I'll give it a shot. This is a true Sonic fact. True Xenoblade fact. She's rebranding. She's no longer about Mario Party. She's all about that Xenoblade. That is going to be her new stream playthrough. I swear on nothing. But make sure you're typing Bobo in chat if you want a chance to win this prize. I should be drawing here shortly. Oh, and Pixel Plume has won the giveaway. Congrats, Pixel, for the big win of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Enjoy. I've heard good things.